theoretically creates an account repository. That's the name of the bean. But the type is my repository. And if you ignore the account type information there, then it's just kind of a generic my repository. And in the past, Spring didn't really know what to do with that. But now Spring takes this parameterization into account, so that when you have something like this service and you're auto-wiring by type my repository account, Spring now actually does the matching as you'd expect. So this my repository, it takes this account into consideration, and it finds this actual account repository bean. So again, before 4.0, that would not have worked. In terms of proxies, who's used target class-based proxies, so CGlib? Is anyone aware of that going on in their code base? A few people. So there are a few limitations in the past in terms of arbitrary constructors and target class proxies. So previously, CGlib has been used for that, so code generation library, but with some side effects. So in the past, your constructor, your default constructor would have been invoked twice, once for your actual bean and once for the CGlib proxy for that bean. So if your constructor was doing something important like, I don't know, creating some files in the file system, then that code would get executed twice, and you probably didn't realize that magic was going on. So in 4.0, we use a different library. In addition, here, this obgenesis library. It uses CGlib behind the scenes, but it has some smarts in it that allows it to instantiate your class without actually invoking the constructor. So that means we now support an arbitrary, or basically any constructors, and if you have constructors taking multiple parameters, then your target bean will get instantiated the way you would expect it to, and the proxy will not have that constructor invoked. Spring messaging. Who's heard of Spring messaging?